Everyone calls me Anderson. Robert D. Anderson. The perfect name for a New York Seamus like me. And in times like these, I'm glad that almost no one knows my real name. Robert Dietrich, Baron von Landers. I can barely remember my original home on the border between Bavaria and Austria. I was still a little boy when one night an angry mob stood outside the gates, loudly demanding the death of my grandfather, the old Baron. My parents fled through the woods with me and a few possessions, while the estate of the Landers was put to the torch. We arrived in New York. Everything was new and fascinating, especially for a young boy like me. For my parents, the new beginning wasn't easy. Their noble origins meant nothing here. My father seemed to age 3 years for every year that passed. By the time he was 45, his hair was snow white. The doctors didn't know what to do. And so as a teenager, I had to bury not only him, but also my mother. She died a few months after my father, probably of grief. My parents had saved a small amount every month in order for me to be able to attend one of the better universities in the country. I wanted to fulfill their wishes as best I could and graduated with fair grades in criminology and journalism. I think they would have been proud of me, although my choice of profession probably would have shocked them. At age 25, I opened my own detective agency. 2 years later, I received an open contract from the police as reporter and special investigator. Everything was going perfectly. At least until that day in February 1940, when the chief of police called me and informed me that it was vital that I meet with him in Providence, a backwater town in the middle of nowhere, to put it politely. He led me to a cellar where a body lay on the floor. The dead man was a certain William Leland, an infamous old occultist. His face was shredded, as though by a wild animal. The reason the chief had called me was a yellowed letter that was found next to the body.
My dear William, brother in spirit, my own son wishes to put an end to my life. Have you ever heard anything so monstrous? Now, we both know that the appropriate nature always skips a generation. Therefore, I also place great hopes in my grandson, Robert. And now his father, my own son, wants to kill me. Not only that, he wants to burn my body and dissolve it in acid. As a correspondent who is proficient in our arts has advised him. But you already know that, dear William. After all, it was your letters I found on him. You fool! Nothing can stop me. But you will pay for your treachery. I have sent the digger after you. It will take years, perhaps even decades, to find you. But find you it will. Rely on it. Farewell, old friend. Heinrich, Baron von Landers.
I set out immediately for Europe, to my old homeland. We were not yet at war with the Germans, but it was not easy for an American to travel to the heart of the new fascist giant. However, I wanted to know for certain what had happened with my father and grandfather, an understanding I could only find on the estate of the Landers.
Halt! Stehen bleiben! Waffe fallen lassen! Was suchst du hier, Amerikaner?
I knew enough of that sort. Obedient and ready to crawl on the floor to any authority.
Ganz ruhig. Ich bin Freier von Land aus. Rechtmäßiger Besitzer dieser Ländereien hier.
Papiere. Ah, der Freier von Landers ist zurück.
Es ist mir eine Ehre, Freiherr von Landers. Kann das ein Zufall sein, nachdem was letzte Nacht bei den Labors passiert ist?
Zufall? Nie und nimmer. Ah, ein Mann von Welt.
Werfen wir ihn in das Loch zu den anderen. Da ist er gut aufgehoben.
And so I fell, knocked down and robbed, mocked by some henchmen of a power which I alone, thanks to the newspaper reports in America, confronted critically. But for an outsider, what was happening then in the German Reich was difficult for an outsider to imagine. And what was happening within the walls of my ancestors would not even have found a place in weird tales. Yet, I suspected nothing of that when I was flung into the pit, which led into the depths scarcely 300 meters from the castle. I knew only that a peaceful chat with the new lord of the castle was now out of the question. Damn, to the depth. They could at least let me have the cigarettes.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Robert D. Anderson's Legacy of Cthulhu. Well, not really welcome back, because it's the first episode. So, we've got a banana here, which will restore our health if we actually needed it, which we don't do right now. So let's talk to this guy here.
You could shoot your way clear. I saw something metallic glinting back there, probably a pistol. And there are barrels up there.
Alright, this guy's apparently a ventriloquist, which is interesting. So we take the role of Robert D. Anderson. We are an American of German descent. We just returned to our castle, but we returned to Nazi Germany, which we knew wasn't probably the smartest idea, but we didn't expect to be thrown to the dungeon, even though we were. So let's shoot these barrels here. There we go. So we didn't lose any health. If we did, we could pick up that banana and regenerate health. And oh, I should probably take that out as well. There we go. So let's reload. This is one of those games where you can reload indefinitely, even if you don't need to reload. If you just like reloading, you can reload till there's no tomorrow. So let's crawl through here and make our way out of the castle, hopefully. So yeah, this guy's a little bit random. We've got this fireplace here right next to the staircase, and we've got this. This looks like a Windows 95 wallpaper. And a lot of this castle looks actually quite modern, considering when this game takes place. Oh, and if you're not sure whether a game is made with FPS Maker, if you have to press Enter to interact with the stuff, then you know. Also, this isn't actually true. You don't have to press Enter. You have to press the return key, and only the return key. Actual Enter doesn't work.
Soldaten, bewahrt Ruhe. Wir untersuchen die Ereignisse der letzten Nacht und tun alles, euch zu beschützen.
Okay, soldiers stay calm. We're investigating the events of last night, and we'll do everything to protect you. Yeah, this game is a German. Actually, it's not a German production. It's an Austrian production, but it's a production by German speakers as such. And you can kind of see that it's not overly professional made. I've mentioned it in my review, but we'll get to that. We'll see. So let's open this door. So, and this guy here is aimbotting us, so we pretty much have to tank this. But he didn't actually hurt us, which is good. Yeah, the enemies, their aim is not too good, but they always know where you are. And let's take out this guy if we can. Boom, there we go. So the song in the background is Lili Marleen, which is a famous song from the World War II era and was popular among soldiers at the front. So, anything else of interest here? Yeah, this guy here just phased through the walls, and he's in this crucified position here. And even though he had a machine pistol, he's actually going to provide us with ammo for our handgun. We can't see our hand, by the way, or our feet. We can only see the gun. Also, the symbol here, that's a black sun symbol. If you think that's ripped from the 2009 Wolfenstein, then you're actually wrong, because this game came out 2 years earlier. Even though this symbol is not original to this game. It's just that it used that before. So, yeah, what bugs me most about having to use a return key here is the fact that... Oh yeah, let's actually go upstairs first. Is the fact that to press a return key, I have to take off my hands from either the mouse or the WASD keys. So, and if there's a guy right behind the door who's aimbotting you,
An SMG? No thanks. I hate those things. Look at what they did in Chicago.
Yep, this is why we're limited to a pistol, because our protagonist doesn't like SMGs. I mean, you'd think, under these circumstances, if you're in a castle full of Nazis, all of whom want to kill you, you should probably take the SMG, but nope, it's not going to happen. We've got principles. Also, this is a copy of the Volksbeobachter, the People's Observer, which was essentially a Nazi propaganda newspaper. And here it says, Röhm has been arrested and removed from his position. Röhm was the head of the SA, not the SS, not the Schutzstaffel, so the protection squad, I guess. He was the head of the armed wing of the Nazi party, so which was essentially removed from power after the Nazis actually came into power. These are stamps. These are the world's largest stamps. Here's some drugs we could use to replenish our energy, but we don't really need it right now. Here's just a propaganda poster. So let's pop a quick save. Yeah, the quick save button is F6. The thing is just you don't get any feedback if you requires a key. So I guess we're not going to go through here. You don't get any feedback if you push it, so it's not always clear when you...
A secret passage. Interesting.
Yep, interesting indeed. So let's jump down here. Ooh, got some spooky music here. And this well is very black. And we have to jump down here, so let's try to land on this debris here. And we didn't actually take damage, which is good. So, next is this obstacle here. So what we have to do is do a little jumping puzzle, which is... Oh, okay, so here we go. Yeah, the character here, he tends to kind of stick to objects he jumps onto, and then do this little climbing thingy. So here we go. We don't really need that health upgrade, but we might get it later, we'll see. So here we have this random bar, I guess. So anything here doesn't really look like it. So what we have to do instead is... Actually, let's check upstairs. Nope, just a bunch of barrels. And I don't think we can reach the... Oh, we can actually reach that area because there's a set of stairs, which for some reason I overlooked. So, let's check what we have here. Nope, nothing of real interest. So, let's see what we have over here. Nope, that didn't work.
I set that off from here. I'm dead. I have to control the explosion from around the corner.
You can actually do a puzzle there where you move around the barrels and stuff, but it is actually more difficult than just shooting the barrels. I actually moved in a little bit too close, it almost killed me, but it didn't kill me. And there should be a banana. Yeah, a banana right here, so that wasn't much of an issue. So let's see what awaits us in the next room. So here we have a kind of random bunk bed. Not quite sure what that's doing there. Yeah, this castle is all over the place. It looks very funky. So what do we have here? Random sciencey stuff. Also more fires. Yeah, it's only like senior personnel is allowed to go through here.
Double locked. I'd rather see whoever's behind this door dead.
Ooh, yep. If you see a double locked door, you should shoot whoever is behind said door, because that's what they probably deserve. So more propaganda posters.
Code table. It looks as though everything here is coded with prime numbers. 1, 3, 5, and so on.
Oh dear. So let's crawl through here. So there's more health, but I don't really need it right now. And let's see what we have here. Oh, hello. Some cover-based shooting. There we go. So that wasn't actually that bad. Actually, we do need health. What am I talking about? I think I even needed health beforehand. But anyway, occasionally when you crawl, then those guys don't really... I just phased that in. Don't really hit you. They can actually aim down. It's not like that. But occasionally they don't hit you when you're crawling. That's why crawling is occasionally a good idea, especially if you step in a narrow room like this. So, oh yeah, there we go. There's another guy. So please come over here. Would appreciate that. Or oh, wrong moment to reload. Hello. There we go. Yeah, I'm not quite sure whether there are actually headshots. These guys always seem to take 3 hits, no matter what. And you can shoot them anywhere. You can shoot them in their boots or whatever. It doesn't really seem to matter all that much. Was there more health downstairs? I think there was. Oh yeah, there's another banana. So let's take said banana. Let's actually check out that room, because I'm not quite sure whether there's actually something in there. We'll see. Don't think we can jump on here. No, it doesn't. Nope, doesn't look like it. At least not right now. Nope, looks fairly empty. It's just a like sofa and a bed and... You are the front. Or rather, you are front. For some reason they dropped the article there. That sounds kind of weird. So, I don't think we can... Oh, actually we can... Oh, we can jump. So here the question is whether it gets us anything. Is it the door? What the hell? Okay, what the... Whoa. Oh, there's a guy shooting at us here. Damn it. That guy dropped a good portion of our health. So, let's try to kill him. There we go. Like this. Oh, there's actually barrels. Let's try to shoot those. Oh, damn. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Okay, so how about we ignite these from a distance this time? Okay, so I did manage to blow this up, which did kill the Nazi officer. Apparently, but it didn't blow open the door, which is what I... Ooh, careful here. Yeah, occasionally you just stick to a wall and then you get kind of catapulted all over the place, which is a little bit weird. Anyway, time for some banana. And let's see what we hit. No, we already were here. So... Can we go through here? That's the question. Oh man, this is very black. Requires a key to open. Okay, so... I think we could jump in here, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get out of there, and something tells me we are not going to be able to do that. So let's just check what we have here. Nope. Nothing of interest as it seems. I wonder whether you have missed something. Well, I don't think so. But oh well, let's just check what we have. Oh!
Gas. Lots of switches. I think I pushed the wrong thing here. I'm dead.
Yep, we've got a kind of a tendency to push the wrong buttons here. Okay, press enter to use. So this number... Oh, I've got some health here. So this is number 4, this is number 7, and so what do we have here? This is number 9. Okay, so only one of these is a prime number. This can be divided by 2. This can't be divided by anything but 1. And those two can be divided as well. So let's use this one here. Okay. Did that do anything good? That's the question. I mean, the lightning is still lightning here. So did that do anything? I mean, they did say that all the codes were prime numbers and stuff. But does that mean we just go with a prime number? Doesn't really seem like it, to be honest. And I would kind of expect the electricity to go away. You know what? Let's just push one of these. Let's just see what happens. Okay. Okay, so that thing exploded. Okay. I mean, we're still alive because there was the health upgrade right there. So now we accidentally used all of them except for this one here, so let's just go for it. Okay. Can we shoot this? Well, doesn't seem to do anything, so let's conserve ammo. Okay, I'm not quite sure what we actually achieved here, if indeed we did achieve something. Did we achieve anything in here? No, it doesn't look... I don't think we have to go back, because we kind of fell down there, so there's no real reason to go... Oh, oh, this door's open. Okay. That's convenient. Okay, oh, okay, I guess we have a key now. That's good. So, everybody's in here is already dead.
Achtung an alle wachhabenden Truppen. Der Amerikaner ist geflohen. Schießbefehl wird hiermit erteilt.
Okay, so attention all guards. The American has escaped and we're supposed to shoot
If only
him.
I had my own pistol.
Well, that's it for now, so thanks for watching and I shall see you next time.